Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Please make sure that you are subscribed here, also on Reality Buzz TV and Makelone TV. A few weeks ago, I was doing a story on Wodumo, and I commented on how I was so happy that she looks so good. Okay, umzimba ubuyile, she looks beautiful. Also, she's always looking like she's working, which is a good thing. And compared to how she was right after Mampintsha passed away, which was understandable. I felt like she was doing a while, you guys. There was a time when people were concerned because she would be doing these lives in the middle of the night, and in one live, she even fell asleep while uh, live on Instagram. But I think it felt like, or it looked like, she was getting better. However, you guys, we all know that grief. It's different for different people, and sometimes you think you are healed, and then one day something happens and it takes you back. Okay, so here is a recording that Ube Sotomo had posted. I believe that she missed her husband, then sent him a voice a note on the phone on his number. I don't know, and I don't know how, and I don't know why she ended up posting it on social media, but I will comment on it after you guys listen to it. So here is the recording.
Ngifuna wazi one thing, ngiyakuthanda, ngiyakuhlezi ngikuthanda. Ngiyakuthanda mabhebeza. Yo. Ngiyazi awuthanda ukuthi ngikale kodwa ngiyakuthanda kodwa ngiyakuthanda. Yeah. Ngiyakuthanda yazi. Hayi. Ngiyazi ngeze ngeze uyizwa le voice note kodwa
So you guys, it does sound like, honestly, you guys, Bepso Dumo is really missing her husband. I don't think that any of us can blame her in that, because it hasn't been that long since he passed away, and also they live together. I'm sure that there are things that remind her of her husband, especially because it looks like she still lives in the same house that they lived with her husband. Also, when it comes to the music industry, when Mampintsha was around, it did look like Babes had taken a back seat as far as managing her own career, and Mampintsha was the one that would make decisions on how things should go. At the same time, I feel like Babes Otumo is so capable of doing that for herself. However, I can understand how everything that she has to do, it reminds her of her husband, and then it's making her sad and making her send such messages. Okay, but also, you guys, sometimes, mawusuke uthe nje qabu kancane, uvele ube overly emotional. Angiphathi kona mawuke wathi qabu kancane, and it's that time of the month. Uvele ukhumbule ngisho umkhulu washona nini nini, and just cry about it. Okay, so it also could be one of those. I know people were commenting on how weird it is that she recorded this voice note and then took it from, because it looks like a WhatsApp message, took it from WhatsApp and publicly posted it for everybody to see, you know. And I agree that it's weird. But sometimes when people do things like that, it's a call for help, you know. It's like you want somebody to know that I'm not okay, you know. You want somebody to know that you're not okay, and then you decide to post it online. Yeah, but it is kind of weird. But I feel like, you guys, I guess we will have to get to a place where we are going to have to accept that people are just going to post all kinds of things that, never used to be posted before. I was saying on my other video that I think maybe one day we are going to see people even taking pictures of their family members inside the coffin, when, because they just want, they need, there's a need to post everything. It's just how life is right now. So, in addition to Bebso Dumo posting that voice note, you guys, there is also an article on Zimoja where they are talking about how Bebso Dumo is saying she wants to have access to her husband's music. Okay. She was saying that the people that have her husband's music, so there's a lot of music that Mampintsha recorded with certain artists that was never released. So Babes is saying that if those artists are not going to release the music, they should let her have access to it. Okay. And I don't know, you guys. I mean, I guess it depends what the agreements were, but she's saying if it's either you release my husband's music or you give it to me to release. So this is how the article goes. I'll just read it for you. It comes from Zimocha, written by Kamadayile. It says, Gomsinga Bongegile Pepso Tumusmelana wants all the music that her late husband, Umandla Mampintsha Mapumulo, had recorded but not released to either be released or given to her to release under his label. The Wololo singer called out Kabza the Small as one of the producers who worked with her husband before he passed away, but but has not said anything about releasing the music. Mampintsha passed away in December 2022 after being hospitalized due to a stroke. While under medical care, he suffered another stroke, which led to his passing. A few weeks later, his mom also passed away. Babs tells Moja that Mampintsha recorded about 2 songs with Kabza the Small because before he passed away. That was more than 2 years ago, but he is still holding on to the music. How kahle, she said. Either he releases the music or sends it to me, and I will release it under his label as my own. I don't want the legacy of my husband to die just because people are holding on to his music, Babs added. Babs said that other artists have Mampintsha's vocals on them. He spent a lot of time in the studio, and there are people for whom he did vocals on their songs, but have not released them. I'm asking for Mculo Wendoda Yami, my men's music. His child Netset Kabza said he has not refused to release the music. In fact, he has a lot of unreleased music. I have hundreds of songs that I have not even released, and you wait for the right time. It's the same with Mampintsha. We made a song together, but it wasn't the right time. I've spoken to Babs, and the music will be released soon. Okay, listen, you guys. I feel like, of course, I mean, the artists that made songs with Mampintsha while he was alive, I mean, there's money to gain from them releasing that music. Okay, whatever reason that they have in waiting, but when they eventually release the music, there's potential to earn money from that music. So I feel like, if I don't know, why wouldn't they just take the music, give it to Babs? As a form of, listen, I was your husband's friend, and why should I be making money from him when he's no longer living? Just here's a song, babes, just do whatever it is that you want with it. I'm okay even if I don't get anything from the song. Would that be so difficult, guys? Would that be so hard? Would they really lose that much if they just did that? Okay, if Kabza just took all of the songs and gave them to Babes to say, listen, since you want your husband's music here, it's a gift from me to you. And yeah. But anyway, you guys, the music industry, it's another animal. The way that I see it, it really is another animal. So I guess that for them, it wouldn't be that easy to do that. But, it would be, I think it would be nice. It would be a nice gesture if all of them would just do that. So people can see what she does with the music because it does belong to her. Remember when we were watching the show, it was said that they were married in community of property. It's actually interesting that the last season that we watched of that show, Mampintsha had sat down with a lawyer because he was saying that he has regrets about signing, uh, he has regrets about getting married in community of property, and he wanted to find out if they could still change it. I remember the lawyer advising him to maybe have a sit down with Peps, and they can have this talk where they can decide what they're going to do, and then they can sign a contract after to say this is what they are doing. But Mampintsha was very concerned about uh, them being married in community of property. But you guys, he was very sneaky about it on the show. I remember how sneaky he was, okay? Because he was hoping to do it behind Pepsi's back. And I think the lawyer was advising, no, you have to sit down with your wife and make these decisions with her. You can't just change, what you had signed on when you were getting married. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. I do hope that Babs is okay. And I do think that she's okay. I think that when you've lost somebody close to you, you have a period where it's up and down. And certain things will make you think about them, and you start crying and you start sending such voice notes. But then it gets to a time when they say time heals us, because you kind of like get used to the situation and you don't cry as much. And I think with Babs, it's still new, you guys. It's still new. It's only been a year and 6 months. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Like it before Pumagona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.